Comparing your company to another is not a formal, structured model for valuation, but that doesn't make it any less meaningful and defensible an approach. We apply a comparison approach to value many things we buy and sell during our lives, like cars, houses, or boats. The establishment of market value, what a buyer is prepared to pay a seller for any asset, becomes a bit of a proxy for value. For both early and late-stage companies, comparables provide an accurate and reasonable approach to valuation, either used alone or in conjunction with other valuation methods. It's important to note, however, that debate regarding the merits of comparables usually centers around what criteria or measures are adopted for comparison. In its most simplistic form, a comparison approach requires us to do some research on valuations of similar companies who have raised equity capital at the same stage and geographic region. At Mars, we advocate using platforms like PitchBook in order to conduct this comparison research. PitchBook is a subscription-based database that captures and aggregates financial transactions, especially angel and venture investments, and company acquisition data. Just remember, regional pricing applies. So valuations in Canada, for example, are frequently different from those in Silicon Valley. In the absence of the aforementioned transactional data, we can use a variety of key performance indicators that define value. This is not dissimilar to the scorecard method. We can use quantifiable measures such as gross revenue, EBITDA, annual recurring revenue, and monthly recurring revenue, as well as the patents filed and/or granted, the number of software engineers employed, the number of channel and reseller partnerships under contract. There are a whole host of metrics that can help us define value. It's important to also recognize that different technology verticals have industry-specific metrics and performance indicators that are important milestones to mark value accretion. For example, in software, the number of monthly or annual subscribers might be incorporated into the valuation framework. For a therapeutic company, the achievement of various clinical trial phases will assuredly increase the relative value of the company. And for clean tech energy companies, the fulfillment of regulatory requirements, confirmation of government subsidies, and future cash flows play a role in defining value.